Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is live and direct Minnesota most accredited voice. I'm coming to you from Glow Flowers, where the president will be addressing Ahblawoe Nation. And as it stands, protocol still trying to usher the president in, but I think they are bringing it out now. And for the elections, that's coming tomorrow. I mean, the president just have something to explain to Ahblawoe Nation when it comes to election, what to do and what not to do, what to observe and what not to observe. So, without much ado, Mr. President, you are welcome.
Live and direct. Mr. Mayor Cholestics, welcome to Glow Flower.
Thank you.
It's good to have you in the home of the president. Very delightful evening. Thank you for taking your time off your busy schedule to be here. It was by no choice when I gave you this position that I know you were going to execute. Today, you hold out a treasure troves. And you bring a lot outside that people don't even know.
I know.
That's the fun. When you're giving people a job, it's like, people take it for fun. From TD, here you are, and we all enjoy your work. So Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Mr. President. As it stands, the nation, Ahblawoe Nation, is awaiting you because we are going to elections now. So the nation is waiting to hear from the president what the president have to say when it comes to election, what should be done and what not to do. And as it stands, because election is something that's kind of turns. There's no small elections, So tomorrow, Ahblawoe Nation will be going to the poll. So what do you have to tell Ahblawoe Nation about our election?
First of all, I want to say to the Ahblawoe Nation, the last few weeks we've been experiencing a hectic exercise, very hectic exercise. It's been tense. I don't want to use the word chaotic. I want to be careful how I choose my words. But it's been very tense from opposing sides. The bottom line, everybody loves the Mother Club, Ahblawoe. Everyone, regardless of which side you fall on, everybody loves the Mother Club. Some people mean well. Everybody mean well. Opinions may differ. Everybody mean well. So we expected tense atmosphere. Now the campaign is over. We probably less than 24 hours, maybe less than 24, maybe 22, maybe 20 to elections. My advice to all my Ahblawoe colleagues, I first want to say thank you for the civility in the last few days. Let's continue to respect one another because at the end of the day, we are one Ahblawoe. If you insult me or you curse me, it's not going to do anything good for you. Not me in particular, I mean your friend. Mr. John Mayonga, the vice president, current. His lordship,
The Archbishop Aaron
Nelson. We all been in the club for a long time. We all been knowing one another for a long time. Everybody has ambition in life. If one is given a chance, you showcase your ambition. Sometimes you fall short. In this toxic world we live in, it's so hard to be 100%. If me here, making you mayor as the media man, it didn't go down well with certain people. So nobody is perfect. You know what I'm saying?
That's what which I appreciate wholeheartedly.
Right. So, sometimes that's why people need lieutenants. That's why people need assistants, because no one person does it all. And so the constituents out there, they have a greater role to play. Presidents don't run a situation by themselves. I'm a witness. When I came to power, it was all rosy, sitting under the emblem.
Yeah.
House is crowded. Now the house is empty. But it's a healthy exercise. It's fun doing it. You learn a lot, and then you pass the torch. And so I don't want anyone going to election tomorrow with envy. I don't want anyone going to election tomorrow with hostility. Why? Because we are all just teammates. A lot of folks in the last 2 years joined this club because of what they saw. The caliber of people that has been in this club. That is the reason why they joined. I think they will be disappointed if they see otherwise. And so I don't foresee it. But I don't want anyone going tomorrow, with heavy heart. Be relaxed. It's a civic duty. It has not happened in a long time. And I get it. That is why everybody is apprehensive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has not happened in a long time. I went on a post, but I had my own share. I went to elections and I lost by 8 votes.
Mm-hmm.
You get bitter, your constituents get very bitter. But you have a more responsibility to control your flocks. And so it is a responsibility of VP Mayonga to control the members who sympathize with him. And the same goes to his lordship to control the members who sympathize with him. Because after tomorrow, 6 o'clock, there will be a winner. And then we start to play ball again. And then the more we get together again,
the happier we shall be.
My ambassador to Somalia asked the question the other night. I didn't want to talk.
Yeah.
I've been very calm on the chat line. I didn't want to.
That's Hollywood, right?
Hollywood, my boy for life, ambassador. He said, when the guys were making all that noise, where is the more we are
together, the happier we shall be.
Well, it comes a time when we say the more we are, the more we get together, the happier we'll be.
Yeah.
It's political season, so I guess we suspended it.
Mm-hmm.
But Ahblawoe is deep and unique.
Yeah.
We will get back together.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sit right on the island. That's why these documentaries are for.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sit right on the island, and in our Labrador colloquia, we'll vote one another.
Mm-hmm.
The new reverends that have emerged, the new pastors,
yeah,
even the people who cost me, they will be there. Some will come to say sorry, for something that they justifiably did to me, but they will say sorry. Hey, we're all God's children, But again, to your question, I want everybody to take a sober reflection tonight. Look back to see how far we come 25 years ago. Most of the people who started this business, this club, are either left and joined other institutions like GMC, left Focus, or move out of state, or move back home, like Ivan Brown, Emeritus Ivan Brown, Emeritus Dr. Yaski, Emeritus George Dawayo, the man who named us Ahblawoe, Clark Wilson.
Clark Wilson.
When I brought him back on the chat line the other day, people was asking, why, da 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 da.
So in short, you are saying that you don't want this election to bring that kind of friction where people have to move.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't want it. When I lost, it was bitter. Not just me, the way in which I lost. But there was always a second chance. The momentum were there at the time. The plans were there at the time. And when I didn't have interest in it, the club was seeking for a leader. Diesel that is not sick. Diesel was the one. He was one of the guys who approached me. Pushy, you need to do something. You need to step up. You need to do something, Diesel. That's why I supported him in his sick time. But this guy, he was one person to tell you how far we come. There are members all over. I see members asking how would I vote. Mm-hmm. For the first time in my blood, I had never happened where people
from outside absentee voters.
Yeah. So you can say all you want, but there have been a lot of improvements, and I sure those members will appreciate this administration for allowing them to vote. Even members who travel in person of the social chair, Wheeler, the secretary. All these guys want to vote, and their vote will count, and so that's where we are.
So, in terms of fair play to this election, are you guys credible to give her that playing fee?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I wouldn't dodge into yesterday.
Okay.
I wouldn't go back into my situation. I wouldn't go into successive situation. I like to be positive because tonight is somber. It's all about the future of Ahblawoe. It's positive. There is no bad candidate. Because if there was bad candidate, then there wouldn't be in Ahblawoe.
Of course.
There's no bad candidate. And so I want to show Ahblawoe Nation this election will be very, very, very fair. Very, very fair to the core. I trust Mr. Toba and his team. The poll watcher from both sides will be there. And there's no reason to be wishy-washy for someone here to be a cookie jar. I have no interest in that. My interest is Ahblawoe. Ahblawoe and Ahblawoe only. So everyone can rest assured. Everyone can rest assured that transparency and accountability of those ballots is very crucial. It will be to the letter. Mr. Yima, the disciplinary chair, constitutional scholar, gave some key points on the chat line today, I believe, and yesterday. Yeah. He's a very smart guy when it comes to, interpreting the law. He gives no one hard time. He's a straightforward man. I respect him. Yeah. He gave me hard time as president, but that's what you need.
Yeah.
You don't need to be spoon-fed. Yeah. As president, why would you be spoon-fed?
So you're looking for the kind of people that will correct your wrongs. That what you
definitely. Everything in the last 2 years was not positive. There were positives we made, and there were some shortfalls. But it's all democracy. It's all sportsmanship. Our group is sports, social oriented. Where you fall short, the next leader pick it up. And it is my prayer, my favorite prayer and hope that the ship will sail in a more positive direction instead of more negative. I have that conviction. I said it yesterday, The younger people are taking over. The older generation are not declining, but they are stepping aside slowly. But we need to do what is right so that these guys will be well guided. And there were mistakes made. Well, we're not perfect. We are not perfect. It is my fervent hope that the new administration will correct those mistakes. You know, it may not be 100%. There are always flaws in stuff. There are always flaws in rules. When I ran for president and gave Mr. Harris, people came to vote. Um, they were denied the right to vote. I showed there were laws that the administration at the time felt those guys could not vote, and we respected it. So this time, everybody is given a chance, and you know, I trust it. Again, I trust the election commission, the team. Those are honorable men who has their families, you know, to attend to. Ahblawoe doesn't pay anyone. You know, you came to the house this evening. You saw my wife. Yeah. You saw the old man, and you guys shared jokes. Yeah. You know, that we didn't get into. I know. Everybody happy. He was warmly welcome. Yeah. That's the Ahblawoe way. Yeah. That's the Ahblawoe way.
So what would be your message for people that will be going to the poll tomorrow in terms of violence, and other people might, you know, just take it to another level that violence might likely erupt? What would be your advice for them tomorrow?
Well, no, I would first of all appeal to Ahblawoe Nation. We are not violent. We are not violent. We are not a violent organization. Let's get that clear. So, if anyone was thinking on it, you know, I urge them to retake. There is no need to have police at OLM office. I'm not telling them that we're going to have police there. This is not an OLM election. The election I participated in when I lost to Mr. Harris was not violent. We were all there laughing and joking. You know, I believe that was the last election, and then we went to, you know, on a post. And everybody got comfortable until we got to this point. So it reminded us that democracy still exists. It's always good to test democracy, and democracy is being put to the test. That's simple as it is. But tomorrow is a peaceful day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work, and when I get done with work, like everybody else who will go in the morning or go in the afternoon, I will be there 4 o'clock, cast my vote. I'll probably be the last person to cast the vote.
You know, your vote shouldn't be like a decider vote.
You know, no, my vote wouldn't be. But I'll probably be one of the last guys to vote and then close it up. Excuse me, and I guess we'll be going to one of the residents to celebrate.
No, okay. In terms of celebration, what would be your advice to any opposing side that did not win the elections? What would be your advice?
Oh, I'll tell you what. My advice would be, I'll tell you what my advice would be. We had an election in Ahblawoe where I think it was George. I think it was George Dawayu that won and at Maurice Blair's house.
Yeah, it was my first time voting in Ahblawoe elections. Yeah, at the time.
I think it was at Maurice Blair's house, and T.O.G. play, and all these guys came. They came to congratulate Dawe, and we all had a marvelous time. Yeah, I would expect nothing less. The last time we were at Vice President Mayonga's house, the Vice Presidential candidate to his lordship, Chico was there. Yeah, and we all had a happy time. We are teammates first. We are teammates first. We all had a happy time, and so it's not going to change. It's not going to change. Whoever wins, we used to ball and drink cold ones. That's the mantra.
So, Mr. President, this one I think is tough. if I may ask, if you will right those wrongs or right that happened during your times or tenure, what would be those wrongs to right, and what would be those rights that you didn't write and you still want to write or you have already written?
One of the, I wouldn't want to say wrong. One of the things I would say that I wanted to achieve was to make sure that most of our members who had left come back to us.
Okay.
But again, I guess the lapse, we had a long lapse. When I first ran, it was there. But as years go by, you know, guys leave. And so I would have hoped there were members too who left when I became president. I guess because of who knows why. Like I said, we're not going to go into the negatives. You know, I reach out to them, like Mr. Idris Youssef. Diesel left. You know, Mr. McLean left. You know, though he didn't just leave the club, he paid his due. But people left for their own personal reason. And, you know, I wish that they had not left, you know, to keep our club great. And so that was one of my disappointments. You know, other disappointment where we weren't able to buy land, as Daniel would say. We weren't able to buy a van.
Okay.
We weren't able to, there are a couple of other things that we weren't able to fulfill. Maybe to have the 25 years. But you know, Ahblawoe is not a rich club. We had a lot of activities that we were involved in, and so we didn't clean any park. But then again, when you look at it, 2 years sometimes can be so short.
Yeah.
You know, you want to have a second thought to say you want to do 2 more, but then it puts too much strain on the family.
Yeah.
You know, even you beg me.
I will keep that question for my next interview.
Yeah. If you beg me, you know, I would say Samina needs me more.
Okay.
She needs me more, and you know, the garage is so full. You know, and she keeps reminding me, and the garage will be empty soon.
All right.
And then I will have a peace of mind at home, but I will still love my club, Ahblawoe, because Ahblawoe is my other half.
Yeah. So, Mr. President, what we didn't touch on, if there's anything that we didn't touch on, and then you want to just touch on it before we do our closing or before you give your parting comment.
Well, I pretty much think we've touched every knit-knot. You know, interviews are ongoing episodes.
Yeah.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4. And so there are things that you remember and the things that you don't remember, and as times go by. But one key thing is we should stay focused as Ahblawoe.
Yeah.
Boarding is a part of us. Boarding will never stop.
It will never stop.
You know, we drink cold ones.
The cold ones.
We're born on the island.
And they mend it.
You know, but I will advise both candidates, our members that are now with us, we should please keep that in mind, to reach out to them, to have them back. Whether you disagree with them, reach out. Reach out. It's always a good thing to reach out, because there's a reason why someone left. It's not that serious to the point. You know, leaders, it's hard to be a leader. There are decisions you take some time, and there's certain things that you have to show up. It's not easy. It's not easy. And so I will appeal that we continue to bring members back, bring members together, because the more, the happier.
We shall be.
The more, the happier.
We shall be.
And then all the negatives will go away. And lastly, I would say to everyone who insulted me, who caused me, that
this was one of the questions I was saving.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to ask how you manage, because
I handle
in
well.
those in the stomach moment, and that with you, and how you handle the pressure. But I want to keep that,
I brought it out.
Yeah.
To say you got thick skin is not the right word.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be brought up well.
Okay.
You got to be brought up well. Your upbringing matters.
Yeah.
Because street life, I know it.
Mm-hmm.
The ghetto life, I know it.
Yeah.
I live at Johnson Road. I live Warwing. I live Saigon, Point Four,
Saigon. Yeah.
I went to all those bad places. Mm-hmm. So I know it. So these things will happen when people get agitated, for something unsubstantiated. Mm-hmm. They will say things.
Yeah.
They will say things that is unfounded, that they don't know. They accuse you of maybe embezzlement or taking that money, mm-hmm. and then they come to find out the money is not taken. Mm-hmm. So you cannot return fire for fire. Mm-hmm. You take a deep breath, you let them vent. And when they vent and cool off, then they get to understand that, okay, I was wrong. Some will not even come back to say sorry.
I know.
But who cares? Who cares? So long I'm happy. I'm a happy guy.
This is how we come to the conclusion of this edition. But I tell you, it's fun talking to this president, because he's loaded. If you give him the opportunity to talk to you, you won't stop. He won't stop talking. So we gotta, like you listen to him. Interviews is about episode.
Yeah.
Episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. But I tell you,
just 1 or 2.
But I tell you, the next time we come to this president for the interview, it will be before the induction ceremony of the next president, where we'll carry him live. And let me tell you this guy will be the very first president that we do a documentary on. Why I say so? Because he's the first that gave us the platform for Ahblawoe to listen to us. He said it openly because of our work. We didn't bring our work to him, but he saw the work what we were doing for Ahblawoe.
Exactly.
So he made it known and put it into the system that we form part of this great organization, because what we're doing, we are selling Ahblawoe to the outside world. So, Mr. President, I'm grateful. I'm honored to serve you.
Very welcome.
Serve any other president.
Very welcome.
And this is how we would like to draw this curtain on Live and Direct. Just listen and have your say in the comment section.
And by the way, he's having some cold ones.
And I'm having some cold ones.
at Globe Flower.
At Globe Flowers. This time around. Let me put my face on this one. Let me put my face on this one. So this is how we like to conclude on this one. The president just alluded time. You listened to him. That was a lot that we said in this interview. So go out there and vote. Vote your mind, vote your conscience, and vote the right person that will bring Ahblawoe to another next level. That will make Ahblawoe great tomorrow when it comes to communication and every other thing. So the best team tomorrow win. Kudos to the winner tomorrow. Go out there, vote your mind, don't fight, no violence, go and vote. Urging the two political leaders to, like you listen to the president, control your people, sympathize. So keep tuned, take a listen, and take a look, man. This is Live and Direct. Thanks for watching. With this, I will let us shut it down on Globe Flower. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.